Hi, this is Angela of Anjali Mudra Yoga. I wanted to show you 3 twists that can be done during pregnancy. The only contraindication is, of course, is if you feel uncomfortable in them, but they're meant to be very elongating and twisting mostly at the upper body rather than in the abdomen. So we start with a few sun breaths. Reaching down, flat back. This is just to begin coordinating breath and movement. Inhale when we rise, and exhale the hands to the heart. And then we come on all fours. Inhaling, arching, exhale, rounding. And you can do that a few times. And then when we begin our twist, we're going to put one hand underneath the nose and then reach up. These are open twists, so they're accessible at all stages of pregnancy. So as you inhale, reaching up, the whole spine moves and the arm is just the extension of that movement. Okay, and the next variation, the hips are above the knees. We walk forward. First, you keep your hands, elbows below the shoulder blades. Again, you're going to put one hand underneath the nose. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, bring the arm onto the ground. You can see if this is done correctly, there's a lot of space in the abdomen. So we want to make sure the hips are above the knees and they don't shift back into a child's pose position. Readjust the hand that is supporting, using the hand to help the twist. And then pushing into the hand to come up. So we switch sides again. Readjust the hand that supports. And pushing the hand to come up. You can hold it for 5 to 10 breaths. It's not compressing at the abdomen, it's really directed towards the upper body. For the next variation, same thing, we lift up, draw the arm underneath, and this time the other arm is going up and behind the head. And then we replace the hand and come up. This should really direct the stretch to the vertebrae in the thoracic spine, which is going to help with breathing, and it feels like a really nice stretch for the spaces in between the ribs and the muscles supporting the spine. And then you bring the hand back to support and push to come up. So again, if this doesn't feel comfortable, if it still feels compressing in any way, then we don't do that one. There are other variations, other options. So we'll take our blocks nearby, one leg back, arms as wide as the wrists. So the feet, the feet as wide as the wrist. So the feet are quite wide. Hands on the hips, lift up, come halfway down, and we take our blocks, pushing the heels into the ground, the hips going back, the tip of the head going forward. So lots of length in the spine. And then we put one block under the nose and in a nice open spiral twist. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Again, it's an open twist. Hands back to the hips, straight back to come up, and then heel toe to bring the feet back together. Now the final variation of a twist, which we can do on the ground. So again, if it's difficult to lay on the ground, you can put 1 or 2 blankets to support the spine if it feels uncomfortable. We'll start with the knees to the left because it follows the elimination. So, excuse me, the intestines. We want to encourage elimination rather than impede it. So, cross the right leg over the left, lift the hips, shift them to the right, and then drop the knees to the left. You can use 1 or 2 bolsters. The further away the knees are from the chest, the better. It's less compressing to the abdomen. Another variation of this is bringing both knees over. And you might need less height actually for that. And then we're going to switch sides. Left knee over the right. Lift the hips, shift them to the left, and drop the knees over the right. This should not be compressing to the abdomen in any way, and you should feel a nice twist in just the spine. You can stay here for as long as is comfortable. Bring the knees back up. Uncross the legs, straighten the hips, and we're going to roll to the left to come up. So there you are, 3 possibilities of twisting during pregnancy to get the benefits to the spine, but not any discomfort in the abdomen or for the baby, uterus, organs. And that's that. Namaste.